We are once again at another action sequence that is going to take up half the fucking episode. So once again, it's time for... So finally, we end up outside of the school, where right before Ryoko can deliver the finishing blow to Tenchi, the sword comes to life and fights off Ryoko for him, eventually taking off her hand along with a jewel on her wrist, which is apparently the source of her power. What's that? You're asking how I knew that without the show explaining it? Well, they did, during the epic montage, and I just explained it to you in the same exact fashion and with the same amount of detail as the show. I'm so good to you, aren't I?
And despite the fact that she seems to still have an impressive amount of power left anyway, she leaves. Whatever. Tenchi runs home and he's getting ready for some moderately deserved R&R, considering the fact that he had an entire school day's worth of it already. But oh ho ho ho! What is this?
Welcome home, Tenchi.
Episode 2 starts off with, "Alright! More laser rock tree!" Anyway, we're then introduced to Ayeka, a princess from a planet called Jirai, who is apparently looking for her brother, Yosho!
Sorry, I just can't resist saying his name like that. Come on, try it with me, it's fun! Yosho!
We have yet to detect Yosho's ship, but he was in pursuit of Ryoko. Logically, it would follow then
I see. That woman in Ryo-Ohki must be caught and tried formally by our planet Jirai as soon as possible.
So apparently her brother was in pursuit of Ryoko because of some space crimes she committed, I guess. But because of statute of limitations, she has appeared to have been cleared of all charges. But because Ayeka is stupid, she decides that she's going to capture Ryoko anyway, despite the fact that she would now be breaking the law.
Stupid princesses are stupid.
Now prepare for descent.
Anti-air guard, storming level 4.
Wait a second, is that their ship? What the cock kind of ship is that? There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just a mass of... something. It's like those ships that little kids make out of Legos when they don't know how to follow the instructions to making the real Lego spaceship.
How could... I don't believe it.
Now, I want your balls, please.
What? No way! They're mine and I'm gonna hang on to them!
Oh, you numbskull! I mean the 3 jewels on your sword!
Here's an idea. How about next time you want something, you specifically ask for it instead of making some stupid innuendo that even a 5th grader would roll their eyes at? So Ryoko says that she needs the jewels from the sword so that she can control another demon called Ryo-Ohki.
Ow! 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 Damn it! Oh!
Ah, so you can't touch this thing, can you?
Hey, be quiet! What's going on up there, Tenchi? Oh my God! Ooh, and I worried about him being too shy with women. Now he's gone and sneaked one into his room. If I were his mother, I'd find some excuse to barge in, but as his father, it's my duty to respect his privacy.
Okay then, but you do know that if in 9 months you end up being a grandpa, you have no one to blame but yourself.
Yes, it's my duty to respect his privacy, but also my duty to record my son's development in sex. I mean life. Oh, my wife in heaven, you should see how your son has grown.
I can't. I got nothing. I really got nothing. And you know what? I don't need anything. That scene just speaks for itself. There is nothing I could say that would make the sick creepiness of that scene any more apparent than it already is. I mean, you're filming what you think is your son about to have sex. Congratulations, Tenchi's dad! You have just become the most creepy, sick pervert in all of anime. Kimura from Azumanga Daioh doesn't even come close. Kanye from Kite, I would let him babysit my kids before I let Tenchi's dad anywhere near them. So Ayaka finds Ryoko and fires off a warning shot, telling her to come out. Tenchi finally agrees to give one of the sword's jewels to Ryoko, and she uses it to summon the demon Ryo-Ohki. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant summon the helmet of Sauron. Oh, I'm sorry again. I meant summon her spaceship. What is with the ships in this show having such weird and frankly impractical designs? 'Tis silly. So anyway, Ryoko and Tenchi get captured by Ayaka's logs, and Ryoko is grilled for information about Yosho, while Tenchi attempts to escape from a tree cage. Just roll with it all. And that's where he meets one of the most evil of beings. One who, along with a select few others, will cause the very moral fabric of society to be torn asunder, and perverse debauchery shall become the norm. They will create a world in which perverts are allowed to roam wild and free in the streets, free to spread their cankerous, disease-ridden fetishes and obsessions to the public at large. Mark my words when I say that the earth will shake, mountains will crumble, and the sky shall be torn apart by the sheer pervertedness these nymphets will allow to wreak havoc upon the world. She is Sasami, one of the original lollies. So anyway, Sasami, who turns out to be Ayaka's little sister, lets Tenchi out of his cage and tells him that she'll help him get back home if he does her a favor. What is it? Sneak into Ayaka's room and take her head ornament. Why? I have no idea.
My darling Ayaka, I must leave here tomorrow morning to do battle with a rampaging criminal. But don't worry, I will defeat this criminal and return. And when I come back...
When you came back, I was to become your bride.
What?
I was to become your bride.
Hold on a second. You did say that he was your brother, right?
That's right.
And you were going to marry him.
Mm-hmm.
Why are all the people in this show so goddamn sick? Well, anyway, Tenchi sneaks into her room to try and get her head ornament. I am both scared of and curious as to why exactly she brought that long, thin, smooth sword hilt to bed with her. I'm not gonna say anything, but I will play this clip.
Well, then I know a certain kitty who's sleeping with Mommy tonight.
What?
Let me explain. It's not what you think.
Hazaka! Kamadaki!
Yes, ma'am!
I want you to put that scoundrel to death! Oh my, how quickly he runs.
I'm suddenly attracted to him. So Tenchi and Sasami run from the logs and end up going down the rabbit hole. They conveniently pop up right next to Ryoko, and Tenchi lets her out using his sword.
Show me that sword of yours.
Uh-oh. Now, just a minute.
Nothing
What are you
to
doing?
worry about.
Wait, you can't touch this!
Insert obligatory phallus joke here. So pretty much what happens next is Tenchi tells Ayeka that Yosho supposedly died a long time ago. Some stuff happens, and then Ayeka finally realizes what we all pretty much knew already, that Tenchi is of Jiraiyan royal blood. Dun dun dun. So Ryoko and Tenchi escape into Ryo-Ohki, and Ryoko decides that she wants to smash both her ship and Ayeka's ship into Earth. Why? 'Cause she's just so delightfully insane. So now Tenchi's house is right next to the lake where his grandpa's shrine is. Yeah, I forgot to mention his house got abducted by Ryo-Ohki when they took off, whatever. Both Ryoko and Ayeka's ships are destroyed, and now they'll all be staying with Tenchi for a while. Of course. We begin episode 3 with a flashback that surprisingly doesn't jump out of the fucking bushes at us. We see Ayeka when she was younger, and Yosho having a tender moment.
Ayeka, why are you out here?
Because you went out, leaving me behind. One day, I will be a bride, won't I, Yosho?
When you grow up.
Okay. It was just wrong hearing you talk about it as an adult. But hearing a child talking about it... I don't know. Maybe some people find it cute when a young child says they'll grow up to marry one of their siblings or one of their parents. But knowing that she actually intends to do it, and that he's actually game, sucks out any amount of charm this scene may have had. Anyway, getting past that, we see her flashback then jump to when Ryoko showed up. To just fuck shit up.
Take me with you! Yosho, take me with you! Yosho! Where are you? Yosho? Yosho? Yosho?
Yosho? But he's dead.
What?
Here, take this to remember him by.
Thank you for that.